Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. Last time the scrapyard went very smoothly for us. About as smooth as it can go on expert mode. And now it's time to contend with the highway. Which, this is actually going to be a tougher stage. Because we have two very formidable mini-bosses. Well, one's just kind of a Manta Ray Jet goofball. And we have these enemies. I've been kind of dreading these enemies, because Model H doesn't kill them in one hit. Speaking of Model H, we're going to take... Ow. It's supposed to hit me. Oh, I wanted to split that. Okay, that's... Well, we're getting hit a lot. So to deal with these, there's probably another model that might be better than A or H. I'm not going to find it. I'm going to stick with Model A, I think. Get that one out of there. Get out of here. Yeah, we evaded them. It's expert mode. We don't need to fight everything. We just need to get through the stage. And so sometimes that is the strategy, is just avoid things. I still like this music. And yeah, I'm avoiding all the treasures and goodies underneath the highway. We don't need them. That's not our purpose here. Our purpose is just to complete expert mode. If you want to go for all the secret discs on expert mode, that's your prerogative, but I already did that on normal mode. And we have the same cutscene again. Now I'm going to do what I should have done on normal mode. There's our goofy Manta Ray Jet thing. And that's just going to Model F and just blast the heck out of this thing. And it's actually going to work very well. Yeah, it's already gone off on the first phase. And, okay, that's just going to go. That's fine. And that's the end of the second phase. I will go back and pick up that data disc just because, you know, it's there. I'll get the ones that we just happen to get. And Manta Ray Jet is done. Yeah, that went very well. I don't remember what happens if, like, all the cars die or not enough cars make it through. And now we have the difficult part of the stage, aside from those siren enemies. Siren enemies, what you want to do is blast them from a distance, or just get past them and not let them do what they're doing to me right now. We've got the mini-boss coming up here, who's going to be a problem. Because if you recall, he was kind of a pain to hit. And just be careful going through here. Yep. And here's our annoying mini-boss. I don't like this guy. Part of the reason I don't like him is you're kind of locked as to how far you can actually go. And I'll punch him in the face. Actually, if I can get some of those charged up bomb attacks on him, that's going to go really well. He's traveling farther at one time. And I kind of got a hit off him there. But notice I can't travel further to the left, so it kind of locks you in place. And because I couldn't do that, I ended up taking a hit there. Now I get to do this whole section over again. Isn't that just wonderful? I could have used my sub-tank there, but I really don't want to use the sub-tank on the mini-boss if I can avoid it. We've got lives. But I will be using the sub-tank on Model L if I feel the need to. And then, well, why don't we talk about sub-tank strategies for expert mode. So sometimes you might think, okay, well, I've got all these lives, and so I'm just not going to use my sub-tank until the last life. That could be a mistake. I'm trying Queen Bee. That could also be a mistake. I don't know if there's a better method for contending with this. And actually, I'm going to opt for the strategy of getting one of Model F's bombs to connect with the thing. And I'm just going to hang back here for right now. Oh, I still took a hit. Look at how fast that thing is moving. I really hate this mini-boss. And it moves so far, too. But anyways, sub-tank strategy. Some people might think, well, hang on to your sub-tanks until the final life. You don't always necessarily want to do that. The reason being, if you have a battle that's going fairly well, and you might actually get the boss beaten if you use your sub-tank when you're on a battle that's going well, instead of hoping and thinking that, okay, maybe the boss battle will go better on a different life. I would rather use the sub-tank in those situations rather than hope for something better. If it looks like I can win using the sub-tank at the rate the battle is currently going. That's going to especially be key in when you're facing Master Albert. Of course, you can also get into the trap of using the sub-tank, still dying, and then you're out of sub-tank and you still have some lives, where you're probably not going to win because you don't have a sub-tank. That especially applies to Master Albert.
Thetis! Are you the one causing all of this trouble?
I'm flattered. You remembered my name.
Oh, just punch that kid in the face.
Come, there's something I want to show you.
Model W? You attacked the highway to feed that thing?
That's right, but what I want to show you is further down. At the bottom of this dirty sea. The sea during the war was no place for living creatures. After the war, the sea's beauty was restored. However, as humans repopulated, the seas once again grew filthy. You see, humans have to desecrate the earth to live on it.
You talk all high and mighty, but what you're doing is no different than a maverick.
Me? A maverick? You're a funny girl. We were planning on playing this little game of destiny to decide the Mega Man King by ourselves. You're the one that just happened to Mega Merge, then show up, and be a nuisance. So I'd say that kind of makes you a maverick.
That's not how it works. We're not the ones killing and terrorizing people to feed Model W. Alright, so there's the new attack for Model L. It's not bad to dodge, But that is going to get
Preserving life
annoying.
is not what's right. Fix the ones that can be fixed and abandon the rest.
Because you still have... It's still... You have very low reaction times, or reaction windows, in order to dodge him, whether he's coming from above, coming from the left, coming from the right. Gonna do his swoop in thing. Yeah, that one's fine. This attack is not. I don't like that attack. You can deal enough damage to that ice crystal and explode it prematurely, and it will lose some of its shards in that. The problem I have with it is... well, you'll see. So sometimes you'll explode the crystal, and it'll go well, just like that. Just like that. But other times, you might not kill the shards that would otherwise be coming for you, and then since you're already jumped, you end up coming down and landing on the shards. See, now past gameplay me is like, oh, this is working, so I'll continue doing this. I could probably use a sub-tank here and win, but he hasn't used this attack yet. And I wanted to get through this attack first. So strategy, still going to be basically the same as last time, just a little bit in addition to it. So go to the opposite side. Ha, see, just like that, it got me killed.
Just preserving life is not fixed.
So go to the opposite side that the machine is on, Tornado Twister machine is on. Swirly machine, that's what we'll call it, swirly machine. And then you just want to jump up and shoot the ice crystal that would otherwise be in your way, and then just wait it out. So yeah, there's additional ice crystals in expert mode. So now because that's not working properly or doing what I need it to do, sometimes it is, but ow, don't like that maneuver. That one I'm fine with. So go to the opposite side, jump up and kill that thing before the swirly really gets going, and then just chill out. Where did you go? Oh. Okay, fine. The swirly machine can appear on either side. So if it appears on the left side here, then you go to the right. Same sort of deal as in normal mode. We only got him halfway down so far. It feels like we should have done more damage to him than that by now. Oh, well, that's one way you can dodge that attack, but it's really tricky. You know what? I'm going for the sub-tank here. We're gonna win this. See, I still have 3 lives left, but this battle's going fairly well. I don't know where he is. And there's another reason to like the ricochet. And see, since I used the sub-tank, I started playing around and I deviated from my normal strategy of just run away from that thing. Instead, I shot it. I wonder if that could make a difference when I shot them as they were coming out. Possibly? Maybe something like Buckfire would be good there with the triple arrows. Assuming the arrows would take out those ice crystals in one shot, you could maybe try that. But again, I haven't found it necessary. I mean, I've dodged this attack, what? A half dozen times? Ow. Let me make this intense. Okay, you're dead.
It's too bad. I thought you at least would understand what I am trying to accomplish.
Trying to accomplish.
I shall awaken Model W and change this world for the better.
And since we fought with another Mega Man, we unlock another one of those ciphers. And this is the one that's going to talk about the siblings. I've already talked about the siblings. Well, that's Prometheus and Pandora anyways. The cipher's the same between Ash and Gray.
We broke another cipher! Now I understand why Mega Men fight each other!
Except the game's already told us why the Mega Men are fighting each other before we broke that cipher, so...
Hey,
whatever.
Can you hear me? What happened? Why the frown? Huh? It's nothing.
I realized Gray acted like this after breaking this cipher, but it doesn't make sense when Ash does it with her personality.
But like Thetis said, my mega merging was an accident. But was it an accident? Albert said that I'm special. What am I? Who am I?
Alright, and with that we can... yeah, we don't need the tutorial here. We'll pick that up because it's right there. And with that, we're going to drop a save. Next time we have the quarry to deal with, which is going to be one of the harder stages. Mainly because of the mini-boss. We have another mini-boss spider. I'm not looking forward to that. But hey, we'll get to meet Vent, too. Alright, so with that out of the way, drop a save, and I'll see you guys next time.